Hello everyone, it's been a while. Finally of getting over some of my illness and trying to get back to work, and looks like I've made a dent again. I'm not even sure where I left off on the last video, but what I have left are I got to finish the walls, and then I can build my my loft. So I just wanted to show you what I've just done. Let me turn this around. I emptied out the living area. Yes, and I stripped the plywood off the walls. So all the walls are insulated, as you can see. I scan through here and show you everything. Yeah, and there's my door. That's where the air conditioner goes. All these walls are insulated. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got to put plastic up that I've bought at Home Depot. Oh, wow, it's bright out here. I'm trying to grab the plastic, a roll of it. I've got 2 rolls of it right now. I may have to get another. This is the plastic, and there's Boulder trying to smell it. This is what I'm going to put on the walls. It's a 10 by 25 foot sheet, and I'm going to cut pieces out of it. I've done a lot of thinking on this. Like, instead of using a staple gun, I'm going to tape it. So trying to figure out, a staple gun, I could have just put the whole sheet on the walls and just let it stretch all the way around and staple it all up. But here's the deal, I don't have a staple gun, and I could go buy one. But what I have here is I have steel beams. If you look, see, these are steel beams. And this is the only wood I've got is on the new wall, but everything else is steel, right? So it seems like I would have to get an awful powerful staple gun to be able to go into that steel, and I'm not sure I want to spend that kind of money. So I've got another way of doing it. Is I unroll these sheets of plastic, and I take a whole section of a wall, and I make the plastic just slightly smaller than the wall so I can tape all the outside edges of the plastic against the styrofoam. And I'll have each section of the wall, I'll tape it up, all like that. And same way with ceiling. The whole ceiling, I'll just cut it out and tape it. But it'll be smaller than the ceiling, maybe two inches of border all the way around, of shorter than what the area covers. That'll give me a taping spot, and then I will cut out strips that go in all the corners to overlap the plastic that's already up there and the tape that's already up there, and that will allow me, I can tape the edges of the corners over top of the edges, over top of the plastic that's on the walls. I know that sounds real complicated. I'm not explaining this very well, but you'll see what I mean. Here, let me show you something though. Things that plastic is guarding against. See this little friend right here? I have found 2 of these so far. And he probably came in through there. See that corner? See, when I put plastic on the walls, all these little grooves and stuff will be covered up. Here's a spot down here, look. You can even see outside. See, critters can crawl in through there. That's the whole point of the plastic. Even along the floor, I'm going to have the plastic overlap along the edge, and what flooring I put down will go over top of that plastic. I've thought about plastic. I may put plastic on the whole floor too, but at least I'm going to have it all around the edges, especially the edges where it's the outside of the trailer, because I don't want anything crawling up in there inside of here. I mean, I'm not going to be able to stop it from getting completely in the walls, although there's not a lot of room because of the insulation. The insulation itself is insect resistant and mold resistant and moisture resistant. So, but there are tiny crevices that insects can hide in and maybe even put eggs in. And I don't want that getting inside my living space. And if I catch it on the outside, all I got to do is spray it with bug spray or something like that to kill everything. And on top of that, I can spray inside of here because, you know, every time you open a door, you get bugs flying in and stuff like that. So I can keep spray around, and maybe even I might put up an insect zapper or something like that in here in case I've got the doors open or something like that to help guard from bugs. I could put I do have an idea for one of those screens to go over the outside door here that it's magnetic screens where you just go through it and the magnets come back together so that it's shut. Eventually I want to get something like that, but I even picked something out on Amazon. I think it's going to cost me about $80 something. I had to customize the size of it, but and I've got to also, I want to fix the air conditioner window. I've got it too big. It allows for too much air and too much space in there, so I'm going to cut some 2x4s to make the area, that smaller window for the window air conditioner, a smaller area, and that way, and then fill in the holes with insulation. Now, I'm trying to seal this thing off as much as possible and trying to trap in everything. Wow, that is a big granddaddy long leg. Here, let me grab that guy. Here, let me show you. You see him? Grab his legs. Oh, did he get away? He got away. He's fast. I don't know where he is. Anyway, he'll come back. Granddaddy longlegs, oh, here he is, are very poisonous, but they can't bite you. Used to play with them as a kid. Well, we used to tear the legs off of them. So, in fact, I better just kill that guy, because he will come back in the trailer. All right. So there you have it. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can get all the plastic up today. If I can do that, which I feel fairly confident that I can, now that I've gotten the walls cleared. I still have to figure out, I have trailer wiring here. I'm going to have to, let me show you. You see these wires? A wire all around here. What this is the wiring for stuff like, let me show you. Well, I don't see any right here. I don't know where they are. Ugh. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. It's so bright out here. You see that? That light right there. Alright, so that is the lights on the trailer. So those wires for that particular light, see that yellow wire? That goes through the wall and connects to, that's the power for that light outside. And then it connects into this main stream right here. All right, see, there's another light right there. And then it comes along here. And there's another light right there. And then there's another light on that corner. See all those yellow wires. So, what that is the lights for the outside trailer, and it's wired into the trailer lights. So, whenever I plug the trailer up into the truck and turn the lights on in the truck, the lights on the trailer come on and have power. So those wires are, that's trailer wires. So they have to be preserved. I don't want to bury them so far that I can't access them, because I might have to fix them. Maybe a wire gets messed up or something. But anyway, I'll have to figure out, because they're in the way of the plywood. So I think I'm just going to have them mounted on the outside. Well, see, I don't really want them on the outside. But I don't see how they can be on the inside either, because they're just in the way. If I put them on the outside, I'll have to find some way to tuck them up in here. Maybe I can do that. Anyway, there you go. This is a weird video. I'm just like showing you everything. And okay, so I'm gonna cut this one now. Maybe I can get one done when I get all the plastic up, and show you that video. That'll be this evening. So right now though, I need to take a water break, because I am sweating like crazy and the sun is out, and I've been working hard in this trailer. And Boulder down there has been working hard too. So you see he's taking a break in the shade. I actually set him up through here. This is where I moved most of my stuff. I moved it out here. I set his bed up right there. He's got a fan there. And then I've got the big fans all blowing in. So it's nice in here. It's not air conditioned, but it's the fan is making it nice and cool in here. So this is where his spot is, but he wants to be close to me, even at compromising his own comfort in the fan. I don't understand that, but it means something to him. So anyway, he'll be back around here if he finds out that I'm over here. And oh, he just saw me. Now he thinks he can go through the doorway. He's going to try to jump up there. See it? See his nose? I hope he doesn't. Let me see. Show him I'm over here. Boulder. Come on up here and get in your bed. Oh, you're trapped. Oh, you're around the leg of the... See, this is what I have to keep dealing with. He's around the leg of the... I don't think I showed you these. This cover last time. Come here. Come here, don't run away. See his hookup? This is hard to do with the phone. Alright. I didn't show you this. I bought this for 45 bucks in Walmart. It's just a 10 by 10 cover. It's got little stakes down there that I have anchored down. It came with it. But it gives me a spot to put just junk, random stuff on these fold-up tables that I already had. So, because it rains every single day at some point. It has been raining every single day at some point. And I can't ever put anything outside because it'll get wet. But now, I have my generator out here. I gave up on putting it inside. Could not get rid of the exhaust leak. Kept being a problem. And the noise was outrageous. I think I already did a video about that, but the noise was outrageous because, not that it's a quiet generator, but it's vibrating on the other side of the wall where my head is. And so when it cranks up, it always woke me up out of a dead sleep. And so it's a little bit louder when it cranks, and then it levels out eventually. And then I wind up laying awake for like an hour while this thing charges up. And I got tired of it, and I miss so much having this thing mobile. And now is awesome, because now I just put it wherever I want it. All I have to do is guard against the rain. Put it to where it's not going to get wet. It is somewhat water resistant. I mean, you don't need to set it in the rain, but it's got a cover all around it. It's got some protection in it, built into it, but for the most part, you know, it's just as long as you keep it out of some heavy rain. And if a good downpour came, it would have to be sideways in order to reach it, because it's right in the middle of the shelter. And not only that, but I normally keep this right here over that. That gives it some additional. See, the dangerous part is the electronics, in my opinion, where the electrical part where it's plugged in. There's a little cover over it already. This cover helps, but the table keeps the cord in like this. And so at any rate, it's been effective. I've had it for several days, and it's very comforting. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't even know it's on when I'm sleeping. So there you have it. I'll let you go now. It's about 17 minutes, and that's typical length for my videos. And we will see you next time. Have a great weekend.